Imagine this: a rusty tin can, an old broken pot, scrap metal sitting in a dusty backyard. Now imagine all of this being transformed into a massive flying aircraft. Not just any aircraft, a machine powerful enough to carry hundreds of people across continents. Sounds impossible, right? Well, today we're about to watch scrap porn into the sky. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. It all begins in a chaos. Scrapyard packed with discarded household items, old things, broken appliances, rusted metal frames, wires tangled like forgotten memory. To most people, it's trash, but here, it's raw potential. Workers move across the pie, carefully selecting usable methods, separating what can be reborn for what truly is gone. Because every aircraft starts with a decision: what is worth saving? Once collected, the scraps enter the world of prescription.
Scrap today, rocket tomorrow.
Massive conveyor belts carry the mixed metals forward. Magnets pull iron and steel out of the chaos, while aluminium and copper are separated with exact accuracy. Every piece matters, because in aviation, even the smallest impurity can mean failure. This is where randomness becomes order. Then comes destruction. Huge industrial shredderers tear through metals like papers. Old kettle crushed, tin cans ripped apart, appliances reduced to fragments. It's loud, violent, relentless, but necessary. Because before something can be rebuilt, it must first be broken down completely. Now, the transformation truly begins. The shredded metal is dumped into massive furnaces, heated to temperatures so extreme they can melt steel like butter. What was heart shape, identity, purpose is now reduced to a glowing molten river. Bright, intense, almost alive. This is no longer scrap. This is raw power. But it's still not enough. The molten metals must be purified. Impurities are removed with precision, and different metals are blended together to create something stronger. This is where science meets engineering. The result: high performance alloy, strong enough to survive extreme pressure, and light enough to fly from household junk to aerospace grade materials. The glowing liquid metal is poured into mold, slowly cooling into solid blocks known as igneous. Each one dense, refined, and full of potential. From chaos to structure, from waste to foundation. Next, these metals blocks are stretched, pressed, and rolled until they become thin, smooth sheets. These sheets will soon form the skin of something incredible, something that will cut through the sky. Now comes accuracy. Laser cutters slice through the metal with microscopic precision. Each curve, each panel, each edge engineered to perfection. Because when you're building an aircraft, there is no room for error. Before anything is assembled, it's imagined. Engineers design every part using advanced digital systems, stimulating airflow, stress, and performance. Each detail is calculated because this isn't just metal anymore. This is becoming a machine that must defy gravity. Inside a massive hangar, the skeleton begins to rise. Metal beams are assembled into a complex framework, forming the backbone of the aircraft. It's huge, intricate, precise, and for the first time, you can see the beginning of something that will fly. The outer body takes shape. Curved metal panels are attached, forming the smooth, aerodynamic shield. What was once scrap metal is becoming something sleek, powerful, and alive. Then, the wings. Carefully engineered structures designed to generate lift, strong enough to carry tons of weight, yet lightweight enough to stay airborne. This is where physics turns into reality. Now comes the heart of the machine. Massive jet engines are installed beneath the wing. These engines will generate the thrust needed to push this giant into the sky. Power controlled with precision. Inside, the aircraft begins to transform again. Seats are installed, lighting system wired, cabins walls assembled. What was once industrious is now becoming human. A place where people will sit, travel, and trust their lives. The exterior is polished, painted, turned into something beautiful, shiny, smooth, complete. No one looking at it now will ever guess where it started. Before it can fly, it must prove itself. Engineers test every systems, electronics, hydraulics, pressures, performance, because up there, failure is not an option. And then it moved slowly at first, rolling down the runway, engineers humming, power building, everything leading to this moment. Then suddenly, acceleration, speed, lift, the aircraft rises, leaving the ground behind. What was once scrap metal now fly above the clouds.